Okay, we are still on nature of the root, so let's look at this question. SSSCE July 2001 question 3. This was elective maths or further mathematics, Ghana edition. If s squared minus 6s plus 7 is equal to k into bracket 2s minus 3 has real equal root, find the possible values of k. So the equation is s squared minus 6x plus 7 equal to k into bracket 2x minus 3. Alright. And it said this equation has what? If it has equal roots, we should find the possible values of k. So first of all, what we are going to do is that, see, we have s squared here, we have 6x, that's the coefficient of the x here is negative 6. But there is another x here, okay, where we can also get the coefficient of the x from here, okay. So what we are going to do is we are going to bring all at the same side and equate it to 0, so that we can be able to look at the coefficient of the s and then the coefficient of the s squared and the constant, and then from there we can solve our question. So let's bring out one side. We have s squared minus 6s plus 7 minus k. We have what? 2x minus 3 to be equal to 0. Okay, so we bring this side to be minus k, 2s minus 3 to be equal to 0. Then let's expand this so that we have s squared minus 6s plus 7 minus k times 2 equal minus 2kx, and then minus k times 3 will give me what? Plus 3k equal to 0. So minus k times 2x will give me minus 2ks, and minus k times will give me positive 3k. Okay, so here what are we going to do next? We have x here and x here, and then we have the constant. So we are going to group them so that we can know our coefficient of the x, and then we can know the coefficient of s squared and the constant. So we can have s squared, then minus 6x, let's bring the s, so minus 2kx. Okay, so that we can have 3k plus 7 equal to 0. So this is why we can have s squared minus 6x minus 2kx plus 3k plus 7 equal to 0. Okay, so now let's try and group. So that let's factor the x outside so that we can know our coefficient of the x. So we have s squared. So when you factor the x outside, you have minus, what do we have here? 6, and then because here is minus, what are we going to have? So here should be plus 2k, so that we bring our x plus 3k plus 7 equal to 0. So watch here. So here we have minus, we are trying to factorize the s out, alright. So we have minus, we factorize our minus out, because this is minus and this is minus. When we put it in bracket, they will all be positive, so that the negative will affect it when you open the bracket. You have minus 6 is here, and then plus 2k, so that when you open the bracket, it becomes minus 6s minus 2k. You get it? Then they all have the coefficient x, so the x will come out here. I believe you get it. So that when you expand, we have negative 6 times x, negative 6x, negative 2k times x, negative 2kx. Alright. So now we can get our a, our b, and our c. So what is my a? My a is 1. My b is what? Negative 6 plus 2k. That is the coefficient of the x, negative 6 plus 2k. And then my c will be what? 3k plus 7. That is the number without any x attached to it. That is 3k plus 7. So if I want to solve this, then what am I going to do? I will say that since it has equal roots, then what will I say? I will say that b squared minus 4ac should be 0. And if b squared minus 4ac will be 0, then what is my b? That is minus 6 plus 2k, all squared, alright, minus 6 plus 2k all squared minus 4. What is my A1 and what is my C? 1 will multiply by, okay, so I'll have something like this, and then C will be 3k plus 7 equal to 0. So this is my minus B, minus C is plus 2k all squared minus 4. A is 1 and then C is 3k plus 7. Okay, so here, before I will remove I will square it, then let me say I'll have minus, let me write it in a way that the negative will going to affect, so they have minus 6 minus 2k, alright, all squared, because of the negative. Minus 6 will give me negative, so minus, sure, 2k will give me negative, minus 4, and then 1 times everything here will be the same thing, so I have 3k plus 7 to be equal to 0. So this is what I'm going to have here. Okay, so 3k plus 7 to be equal to 0. Okay, so here I can square it. So you take negative 6 square will give you positive what? Negative 6 all square will give me positive 36. Then I'll take negative 2 and I'll multiply by negative 6. Negative 2 times negative 6 will give me what? Negative 2 times it will give me positive 12. Then times 2 will give me positive 24k. Then I'll take negative 2 and I'll square it. Negative 2 squared will give me positive 4. Then I'll square the k to have k squared. Then I'll expand this. Minus 4 times this will be minus 12k. And then minus 4 times 7 is going to give me minus 28 equal to 0. Okay. So gradually I'm coming close to my answer. So let me group. We are going to get a quadratic. Alright. So let me group. So I have 4k squared here. Okay. And I have 24k minus 12. That will be positive 12k. And what do I have? I have 36 minus 28, positive 8 plus 8 to be equal to 0. So after simplifying this, 24 minus 12 give me 12, 36 minus 12 give me 8. Then this one we can reduce it. 4 can be a factor of those, so divide 2 by 4. So let me divide 2 by 4 and see. 4 will go here 1, so I have k squared. 4 will go here what? 3 plus 3k. 4 will go here 2 equal to 0. So now let me find two factors. Okay, coefficient of the k square is 1 times 2 will give me 2. 2 factors of 2. When I add, it will give me 3. That will be 1 and then 2. Alright, 1 times 2 is 2, 1 plus 2 is 3. So I'll have k plus 1 and k plus 2 equal to 0. So that when I expand, I'll get this. K times k will give me k squared. K times 2 will give me 2k. 1 times k will give me k. 2k plus k will give me 3k. 1 times 2 will give me 2. So what to be the possible values of k? Either I have k plus 1 to be equal to 0, where k is what? Negative 1. Or k plus 2 to be equal to 0, where k is what? Negative 2. So the values of k will be negative 1 or negative 2. So these are the possible values of k. Negative 1 or negative. You can say negative 1 and then negative 2. So I think that is well understood. Very nice question, and I believe this is simple to solve. Make sure to subscribe and like our page. Bye bye.